let's get back into the Headies conversation. And I've got the big energy when I come through. Big, and you see, this is my big energy dance. This is yeah, that's my big energy dance. Congratulations. You see, this is the baby. This is it. Congratulations, Ladipoe. This is beautiful.
Yes.
You know, it looks good on you as well. It kind of goes with your outfit and your skin tone. Has anyone told you that?
Oh, I like that because I'm getting into my skin routine, making sure everything's popping. So
Yeah, I love it. Tell me about this. I was not surprised when you took home Best Rap Single. You said you were just performing before, you know. So tell me about that moment.
It was crazy because I was backstage. I was getting ready for my my own performance, and I was absent-minded about the fact that they were calling my category.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I just hear my name, you know, and my team lead that was with me, Ella, she screams in my ear. So I mean, it was a big moment. I was really happy about that. I was a bit confused, but I got myself together enough to give a speech, and I really wanted to, you know, thank my team, but thank the people that have seen these moments before even I did.
Okay.
You know, that to me is, I think, the most important part of it, to thank those people.
I love that, and I wanted to talk about, you know, seeing this moment before it even happened. That's a very significant statement. Yesterday, when you were giving your, you know, thank you speech, as impromptu as it was, you wanted to point out the fact that Benson should have been on the stage with you, because this was a huge collaborative effort. Talk to me about what went into the production of this hit single.
You know, I have to, as much I shout Benson out, I shout out Andre Vibes. You know, Andre Vibes made the beat. Before we even had the studio session, he had come up with this sound that worked. You know, when I heard it, I was like, there's something about this sound. And then now adding Benson to the mix is what produced all of this. And the three of us together made something that is indelible. Nobody can rub this out. I genuinely believe generations after us are going to be saying, I like the way I'm feeling now. You know, and I think it's such an important thing to be able to recognize a moment. But ultimately, what went into the production was us, our situation, our life and times.
Okay.
And I think that makes the best possible music.
You know, it's interesting because when I hear I love the way that I'm feeling now, well, no come use your reggae for my bit, and I hear way that I'm feeling right now, nothing can test me. I'm not a rapper. I don't know how to say it the way I don't know how to say it the way you say it. But you know, that line really struck me. Like, you see, the way that I'm feeling right now, nothing, like, you cannot spoil my mood. And especially because as Nigerians, every other day there's something, not even, I mean, around the world everyone has to deal with it, but I feel like let's focus on our people. There's always something trying to test you. There's always something, but then you use kids in the video. And make that make sense, because I'm thinking adults have problems, kids just have to, you know, listen to their parents. What was that about? You know, what message were you trying to send?
I think that it's one of those videos that everybody had a idea of how they thought the video would go, and we went something completely different.
Yes.
You know, so I think that what we were trying to say there, myself, the directors of the video, is the last time you felt like nothing can stress me, I don't have a care in the world, is when you were a child. And we wanted to kind of showcase what it was like for us watching the people that we adored on TV as well, the hopes, just when you're young, the kind of dreams you have are they're not tainted by anything.
Yeah,
it's
that's
all
true.
full of possibility. And I felt like that's how I have to remember to look at things, look at the world. You know? And I wanted people to kind of remember that.
Okay.
You know, so that's what we tried to do in the video. And I feel like it's one of those videos that will make sense as time goes on.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
And it's also brought a whole new demographic, a whole new fan base to my music. I have 9-year-olds saying that's like cool. And I think that's what I'm here for, is legacy.
It is legacy. So let's talk about the fact that, again, it's a rap single. There's a conversation on rap right now in Nigeria. You know, there always is. I don't know what it is. Why are we always fighting rap? Let's talk about that for a moment. But this song, it defies those stereotypes. And I'll tell you one of those stereotypes, that, oh, rap isn't as big. You know, there's certain places it cannot go through. It's not so cutthroat. So you do rap, you have your fan base, but there's a limit to how far you can go in this industry. But now you won the best rap single at the Headies. Not only that, for a song that you will go to a club and not at the introduction time, at peak time, where everybody is in their heads are wired to have fun, they're playing feeling. Tell me about that.
I mean, to me, I've always believed that the term rap goes with rap artist. And an artist create something. And that didn't exist before. It's more than just a rap verse, it's about making music. And I feel like a lot of people are caught up with the fact that rap means hip hop. I don't think hip hop should exist in Nigeria in the way that we know it, because that's not us. We need to create something that is new. So I really reject the idea that it doesn't have a place, because I am making it have a place.
Yeah.
Because I have my own way that I'm going to share it with people, therefore it's valid. I think that's the whole, I call myself the leader of the revival, and what the revival is telling people that you have a seat at the table. I'm reviving the idea that your music is valid too. Nobody can say that there's only one genre. If you're not doing that genre, you can't make an impact. That's a big lie. I reject that. And it's funny, when they're playing it in the club, they all sing the hook, but they're also there saying, way am I feeling and nothing can stress me. I run the game, I'm feeling like referee.
Hey, like Moses part of the Red Sea.
So for me, it's saying to people that, yo, this thing has a space too. And even if you are not a rap artist, anybody who is making a sound that they told you there's no space for you, it's a lie.
All right, so before I let you go, because I know you've got to run, you talked about your family on stage yesterday. Tell me about that. I feel like the way you said it, it was like, you know, you were leaving, but like, I gotta just say this. You know, clearly that meant a lot to you. How supportive, you know, because this was a big year for you. You had so many hit songs to name. How supportive have they been so far with you on this journey?
I always say, you know, like, I think, I mean, without that, there's no, food doesn't taste as good. You know, I think that ultimately there's a balance you have to strike, because you feel like you're doing it for them to make them proud, but at the same time you're throwing yourself into it, and you're away from home. So the moments where you can let them know, I appreciate you, I see you, I see your sacrifice, it's important to do that. All I can say about that is I would have no career if I didn't have the support of my family. You know, and it would not mean anywhere near as much if they weren't proud, if they weren't, and they carry the load for me. I'm able, because somebody's at home, you know, and I don't know how to say it, but like, you need that support in your career. Find it, and cherish it, and protect it. That's all I can say about that. Yeah.
All right. Well, Ladipoe, I think that's a word right there. I think even for me, that hit me. You need that support. Like, find it. That's like a charge. Like, go find it. Ladipoe, congratulations once again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for talking to me on Arise 360. And please take care of this baby.
Of course.
Take care of this baby.
I know they're going to stop me at immigration. First time I can't wait for them to check my bag. Yes, exactly.
I was going to be like, oh, you want to take it? Take it.
Yes,
what are you going to do with it?
Exactly.
Actually, that's going to be an interesting conversation.
It is.